On July 24, 2026, a coalition of 25 prominent technology companies and institutions, such as Nvidia, Microsoft, Meta, and IBM, published an open letter titled Open Weights and American AI Leadership. My first reaction was, is this real? Why would some of the biggest competitors in AI speak with one voice? But what really made me stop and think was Dr. Alex Chung-Hoyu's commentary on the news. Rather than debating whether open-weight AI is good or bad, he examined a deeper question: the economic incentives behind each company's position. That changed how I looked at the recent news. Over the past several weeks, as I've been reviewing AI governance, one lesson has become increasingly clear. AI governance is not just about laws, regulations, or technical controls. It's also about understanding incentives, managing risks, and making thoughtful trade-offs. On the surface, the debate appears to be about openness versus safety. But beneath the surface are very different business models. If your primary product is your AI model, protecting the model weights makes business sense. If your business depends on cloud infrastructure, enterprise software, AI hardware, or a broader technology ecosystem, encouraging wider AI adoption may also make business sense. Neither perspective is inherently right or wrong. Both reflect different strategic incentives and business interests. From a business perspective, open-weight models have the potential to accelerate AI adoption. Organizations can customize, fine-tune, and deploy powerful AI models more quickly while reducing dependence on a single vendor. But with greater flexibility comes greater responsibility. Open-weight models don't just change how organizations build AI, they also change how organizations operate. They fundamentally change who is accountable for governing it. When organizations use AI services such as ChatGPT or Claude, much of the responsibility for the underlying model, including its development, maintenance, and many operational controls, remains with the provider. However, when organizations download, customize, or fine-tune an open-weight model using their own data, a significant portion of that responsibility shifts to the organization. The more control an organization has over AI, the greater the organization's responsibility to govern it. Once organizations customize an AI model using their own data, they become responsible not only for the AI system, but also for the quality, governance, and accountability of the data that shapes the AI behavior. In my view, this is where the real governance conversation begins. Data governance has become a foundational enabler of trustworthy AI. Organizations need confidence that the data they use is lawful, reliable, representative, and appropriately managed. They also need strong practices around data provenance and data lineage to support accountability, traceability, reproducibility, and regulatory readiness. Governance doesn't stop with the data. Organizations also need rigorous AI testing before deployment. Unlike traditional software, AI systems must be evaluated for fairness, robustness, explainability, security, and reliability in real-world environments. This is why I believe open-weight models don't reduce governance responsibilities, they increase them. At the same time, there are legitimate governance and security considerations in the debate over open-weight versus closed models. Open-weight models can increase transparency, enable independent auditing, reduce vendor lock-in, and accelerate innovation. They can also make it easier for malicious actors to adapt powerful models for harmful purposes. Closed models can reduce some misuse through controlled access, but they also concentrate power and increase dependency on a small number of providers. So the debate isn't simply open versus closed. It's really about balancing innovation, competition, security, accountability, resilience, and public trust. One insight from my recent AI governance review continues to stand out. Good AI governance is rarely about choosing one side. It's about asking better questions. Who benefits? Who bears the risks? Are incentives aligned with responsible outcomes? Can the data be trusted? Has the AI system been properly governed and rigorously tested? Will people trust the decisions it makes? Because in the AI era, competitive advantage won't come from building AI faster. It will come from building AI that people trust. And perhaps that's the biggest lesson I've taken from this discussion. Open weight models may democratize AI capability, but they do not democratize AI accountability.